Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. So we're on to another Vlogmas video, and today I'm going to be talking about all of my favorite fragrances at Sephora. So you can get these at Sephora. I will link all of these fragrances down below in the description bar, so check them out. These are a lot of designer fragrances, some that are extremely popular and they've been around for a long time, and I just love them all. Okay, I think that they are beautiful, they are unique, and I'm gonna go through them. There's a lot. There is a lot in front of me, so if I seem like I'm rushing, honey, it's because I don't want this video to be too long. But before we get into these fragrances, let's talk about my makeup, okay? This is just gorgeous natural beauty over here. I am wearing Merit Beauty. Beauty did send off this beautiful bag over here as part of the holiday little goodie bag, and there are some incredible products in here that I got to select. So this bag could honestly, I'm going to use this like after I am done taking out the products. This is a cute little bag. It's like a velvety bag. It's so cute, and then you just wrap it around to close it up. Such a cute little clutch, you know, if you're going to an event, you want something small and cute. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So I received some of their products, and I am literally obsessed with the complexion products. I think that everything looked so natural. It was really easy to apply. I ended up getting two of the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick, one for all over the face and one to do some cream contouring, and the shades were perfect for me. Okay, amber was like the perfect tone to give me like a bronzy look. The lip glosses, honey, the lip glosses are insanely beautiful. You guys know that I have a thing for lip glosses. I love something nice and juicy and plump, so I have two shades here, Taupe and Cara and these are just beautiful. I'm wearing Cara right now. It's this like orangey brown tone. It's so pretty. Again, very hydrating, but the taupe color is actually very beautiful, and they feel really luscious on the lip. Overall, the products are stunning, and I want to try it more and more. Again, they are a clean brand that you can find at Sephora. I will link all of their products down below, and I definitely recommend the lip gloss and the kind of the complexion sticks. They just worked out beautifully. You guys know that I love a very natural looking makeup, and these complexion sticks did exactly what I wanted them to do, which was to even out the skin tone, look natural and soft on the skin, blend out easily, and I am good to go. So everything just looks stunning. So I highly recommend you check out their products down below. And a huge thank you to Merit for collabing with me on a portion of this video and all of these beautiful goodies. So let's jump onto these fragrances real quick. I'm not going in any particular order. I just have all of them in front of me, and we're just going to talk about them real quick. This is from Lancome, and it is Idole. This is the original Idole fragrance. This is the EDP, and oh my goodness, do not sleep on this scent. If you love a very feminine floral fragrance, this is so beautiful, very crowd pleasing, very elegant, slightly mature, slightly powdery on me, but it is stunning. It is definitely one that's going to get you compliments. People love when I'm around them and I smell like this fragrance. It's very like a breath of fresh air, and the bottle is just one of a kind. Of course, it is very unique. It is on point. Okay, this is a flat see-through kind of bottle, very different. The only thing is you can't stand this up on your vanity, but I do love the uniqueness that they went with this fragrance. And the juice is beautiful. It's ultra feminine. Like if you want to smell like a lady, I think this is just stunning. It is absolutely beautiful. You can't go wrong. And it would actually make a really great gift for someone who loves floral fragrance, because this is definitely straight up floral, okay? The next one that I have one from Prada, and this is Prada Candy Night. I talk about this all of the time. I absolutely love this fragrance, especially for the fall and winter. I like to wear this during the colder months. Right now, this is perfect, and I've been wearing it quite a bit. Prada Prada Candy Night is taking the original Prada Candy to the next level and giving it a lot of depth and character. You smell the coffee in here, you smell the richness. It is just decadent and divine. It has this chocolatey aspect. It's definitely a gourmand to me, but honey, it is just beautiful. To me, this smells like a really sweet mocha. It's just gorgeous. There is a little bit of contrast in there, something that gives it a bit of an airy opening, but the dry down is quite warm. It's sweet. It's a little spicy. That chocolate is like a dark chocolate, and then the coffee in there. I don't know if there's coffee, but I definitely pick up coffee. If you like those kind of scents, like a gourmand that's not overly sweet, this is a really gorgeous scent. I love it. The original Prada Candy is not my thing. I just find it's just a little too generic. I find it's a little too sweet. This with the deeper notes really allowed this fragrance to shine. Okay, next up we have one of my newest addition, and that is Juliette Has A Gun, Not a Perfume Super Dose. Honey, I was sleeping on this fragrance. I haven't worn it a ton, but the times that I have worn it, it is just divine. This smells like a classy, rich woman. Period. Okay, it is just so decadent. No, it is so, oh my god, it's so addictive. It's intoxicating. It's lavish. To me, this smells like leather handbags. It's just a fragrance that doesn't really smell like a fragrance. Of course, not a perfume, but there's something about it that's very, very addictive and very attractive. That's what I like about this fragrance. It's definitely on the kind of like white musky side, slightly woody, slightly mossy, like there is this kind of green tone, like green earthy tone to it. Oh, but I love this one. I love this one. If you want something unique, you don't want a traditional floral fragrance, try this out. I think you have to like musky scents because this runs more on the musky side, but I think this is just so elegant. So elegant. Let's talk about Kilian. Kilian is very popular. Their fragrances sell out so fast. So I don't even know if these are available on the website, like on Sephora. Hopefully they still are. But I am talking about Invite Only Amber and Deja Vu White Flower. I feel like out of all of the Kilian fragrances, Deja Vu White Flower doesn't get as much attention simply because this one is a little bit more on the mature side. I don't think that it smells super vintage, but it's definitely an elegant woman. This is a confident, mature woman scent. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorite white florals, but this one I can't wear casual. It just smells very lavish. Like it smells like I need to be really dressed up. I need to go to an event. I need to go to date night. There has to be an occasion for me to wear this. That's why I don't really have much of a dent in this one because honey, for the past 2 years, I haven't been going nowhere really, but I still love this scent. If you love your white floral fragrances with a lot of sophistication and depth and character, don't sleep on this one. It is so addictive and absolutely beautiful. I do find that this is one of the most potent ones from Kilian. It lasts forever on me and leaves a gorgeous trail. And then they came out with Invite Only. This is not their latest release. The latest one was Eden, which I haven't got my hands on, but previous to that was Amber. And this is a sexy scent. Okay, very seductive, very mysterious. That's what this fragrance is all about. It is, it's cherry goodness. There's woody tones in here. It's spicy, it's warm. Think of every single note that will compose a very sensual fragrance. They put it into this juice over here. I think they did a fantastic job. And for me personally, I feel like this is a great performing fragrance. YSL, and you guys know I'm gonna talk about Libre. I'm going to talk about this one over here because this fragrance got major hype and for all the right reasons. It's just that good. You can't go wrong with these scents. So this is the original one, both EDP, and then we have the Intense version. The biggest difference is obviously the Intense has that heavy hit of vanilla, while the original one is a little bit more spicy, a little bit more daring, I find, with that lavender, because some people find it leans slightly masculine. A ton of male colognes have lavender note in there, but I think it's quite elegant, honestly. It's a very, very, ooh, when you compare it to other designer fragrances, this is definitely kind of stepping out of the box and giving you something definitely different, and it's just elegant. It's a very, very elegant, very rich and sophisticated. This is a gorgeous signature scent, and I wore quite a bit of it, as you guys can see the dent. And then they went ahead and released the intense version, which again is sweeter. There is that vanilla note in there. Also, the white floral still remain in here, but if you want something a little warmer and sweeter, then you're going to enjoy the intense version, because I find this is a little bit more of a cooler fragrance and this one is warmer. So perfect for those hot days, perfect for those warm days. You know what I'm saying? From the C range, love them both. I have a full video on all of the C fragrances. If you guys want to check it out, I will link it up here on the screen. So the original C is one of my favorites from Armani. It's absolutely gorgeous. It is just very memorable, pretty, feminine. Oh, it's just gorgeous. There is a black currant note in all of their C fragrances. I think that's like the main character of all of the C's. And so this gives you a fruity floral fragrance for sure. A little bit of a boozy nature to it also. And it's just super, super feminine and elegant and a little flirty also. C is beautiful. I find it's very crowd pleasing, so a ton of people really enjoy the original one. There is a hit of patchouli in here that I definitely pick up, so be aware of that. And then this is C Passion. To me, Passion gives me a little bit more fruity than fruity floral, like a balanced mix of fruity floral. And you can always mix them together, and trust me, they will make a really pretty concoction as I've mixed them together, because even though they have similar DNAs, they are different. Like, you can get away with having these two in your collection for sure, because they are different. Oh, they smell so good together. If you have them both, please mix them and create a bomb fragrance that not everyone will be walking around smelling like, okay? So the next fragrance from Giorgio Armani is, of course, My Way. And I have talked about this fragrance ever since it came out. I think it's just such a beautiful kind of white floral fragrance with a great dose of vanilla in here. The vanilla definitely pulls through in the dry down. It's a mood uplifting scent. It's feminine, it's happy, it's beautiful, and you just can't go wrong. This is like the type of scent that you wear and you don't need to think about it too much, and it just smells good. Okay, it just smells good. Like, even when I compare it to the C's, I find the C's a little bit more daring because you do have that kind of slightly boozy aspect, but with this one I find it's just really well balanced. All of the notes are blended to perfection, and it creates one of the most crowd pleasing scents that majority of people will absolutely love. To me, this is a safe blind buy. It really is a safe blind buy. In the summertime, this doesn't last as long on me, but for some reason during the colder months, this lasts a lot longer on me. I will overspray it if I want it to get like 7-8 hours out of it, but just spray it on your clothes and you will be fine. Let's talk about L'Interdit from Givenchy. I get them so wrong. So I pulled out the intense version and then I got the EDT because I think that these are beautiful. Now I wanted to show these two specifically because the intense might be too intense for some. There is a sesame seed note in here that is very prominent. It's quite spicy. It's very deep. This is a very sexy, seductive scent, while the EDT is more soft. It's more elegant. It's more a day-to-day wear. You don't have to think about this as much. This I find just works really well during the evening time, date night, 100%, okay? But this is just a little softer. If you're afraid of the intense version, you want to tread lightly, This is a very likable scent. Again, white floral. Think of like Kilian Deja Vu White Flower. They have a very similar DNA, but this is softer. Deja Vu White Flower is spicier. This is definitely softer, but very feminine and very elegant. While the Intense, again, it's spicier. It's more provocative. Oh my God. It is gorgeous. Another one that was recently added to my collection this summer, I believe, is Daisy Oh So Intense from Marc Jacobs. Listen, don't sleep on this scent. If you want compliments, don't sleep on this scent. If you want sunshine in a bottle, don't sleep on this scent. This is just a beautiful, sweet, honey-esque scent. It just is divine. Even though this is very like sunshine in a bottle, you could definitely pull this off during the colder months. And the amount of compliments that I get with this scent is insane. It is gorgeous, like really, really gorgeous. There is a like mossy tone to this scent, but I think it just adds a lot of character. It grounds this fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. Every time I wear it, so many compliments. My husband also loves this one because it's just feminine, it's bright, it's crowd pleasing, like it's gorgeous. And compared to the original Daisy, this just has a little bit more to it. It has a little bit more. It grabs your attention a lot more than the original one. I find the original one is a very light floral, kind of almost leaning aquatic, but this one has more sweetness. There's a little bit more depth. It's a little flirty also. Absolutely stunning. Over here, we have Chloe Nomad, and this is one of my personal favorite fragrances that I will always have in my collection. This is a scent that has so many great memories, and when I wear this one, I just feel like a boss babe. I feel like I can accomplish any and everything that I set my mind to. It is beautiful. I had slept on this for a long time because this has been around for a while. Oh gosh, guys, these are like crowd pleasing scents, but with more uniqueness to them. You know what I mean? They stand out a lot more. This is spicy, warm, floral for sure. There's a green sharp tone in this fragrance, which adds the uniqueness to the scent for me. It's not overly sweet, but there is some sweet aspect to this scent. It is so sophisticated. This as a signature scent, absolutely. If you are familiar with fragrances at Sephora or just watching YouTube videos, then By the Fireplace has come up in one of the videos, at least one of the videos. This is a gorgeous, smoky, woody, sweet fragrance. Very smoky in the opening, but as it dries down, you get more of that sweet vanilla aspect to it. To me, I always say this smells like roasting sweet marshmallows by the fireplace and then eating it up. It's cozy, it's warm, it's inviting. Don't be afraid of the smokiness. Let it dry down on your skin. Love the juice color. Mine is definitely getting darker because of that vanilla, but this is one that wintertime, it always comes out to play. I also get this like nutty, I don't know if there is like chestnut in here or something, but I get a little bit of this nutty aspect to this fragrance. Smoky, warm, woody. It is a unisex scent, but I just find it works perfectly on man and woman. Doesn't lean too masculine for me at all. At all, especially in the dry down. Maybe in the opening, but in the dry down, it doesn't. Oh, gorgeous. And you can layer this with other fragrances that are a little bit more sweeter if you want to add a bit more sweetness to this one. Of course, I'm going to talk about Mr. Tom Ford, because what would be a video of mine without talking about Tom Ford? I have Tobacco Vanille, Santal Blush, and I also pulled out Lost Cherry. These three are so good, so good. I've layered these two together and wow, and I've layered these two together, insane. This is like sexiness in a bottle when these are together, but alone, beautiful. I love all three of them. Tobacco Vanille is a sweet tobacco scent. It is just unique and one of a kind. It's like a wet tobacco with a lot of vanilla. Like there's a lot of vanilla. It's a little powdery also. I don't know if there's like cinnamon in here, but I get kind of like a cinnamon vibe to this one. And it is just a scent that I just love, and I get so many compliments. It's very unique to me. Like, I find Tobacco Vanille very, very unique. And then Suntal Blush is like your everyday scent. It's very creamy. It's sandalwoody. So definitely like has like this woody aspect, but like a creamy aspect at the same time. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. It's a scent that for me is hard to describe because it doesn't smell like a traditional perfume. It's just like clean, fresh, put together, elegant, classy, lavish. That's the words that come to mind when I smell this scent. The bottle is to die for. Love it. Not super projecting, so I will definitely overspray this one a lot. And you guys aren't seeing a ton of dent on my newer fragrances because I don't have anywhere to go. So that's why. And then a Lost Cherry I love because it is just sexy. It is very cherry-like. It's a little bit boozy and it's very sexy and provocative. So if you like a deep cherry scent, slightly mature, I find also you are going to enjoy this one. But again, try layering these two together. If you already have them, you'll be pretty blown away by how good they are, okay? But those are my picks this year for Tom Ford. If you want a date night scent, my Burberry Black. I haven't talked about it in a really long time, but I still love it. I have quite a bit of a dent here. My husband actually purchased this for me, I want to say 2 years ago maybe, or maybe 3 years ago. He got this for me on one of our anniversaries, I think, and I just loved it. It's a deep, rich scent, really gorgeous. Really sexy. Spicy, warm, floral. It's sweet also. Oh, love this one. I don't know if there's coffee in here, but something's giving me a bit of a coffee-esque vibe. This is kind of similar to Black Opium, but not the same at all, but kind of similar. The vibe there. Oh, yeah. Love this one. Definitely check this one out. Very underrated. I don't hear a ton of people talking about that specific one. And then last, is this last? Yes, last but not least, I have Kilian. I wanted to save the more higher price point over here. This is Kilian. Actually, Tom Ford is probably higher than Kilian if I think about it. So I have Love Don't Be Shy Extreme. I prefer the extreme version. I think that the floral tones in here really balance out all of that sweetness in this fragrance, and it just makes for a really feminine scent. It is gorgeous. This one is another one that is great to layer with other scents. Maybe something a little bit more deeper, more woody, more musky, just to add a bit more depth to the fragrance. Oh man. But this is addictive. This is really addictive. I really, really like this one. And then of course we have Rolling in Love, because I love this scent. This is very creamy, a little nutty with that almond tone in there. And overall, it's a very feminine, flirty scent. Out of all of the Kilians, these are definitely it. These are it, honey. You can't go wrong with them. Beautiful, beautiful scent. If you want a creamy like scent, very feminine, very flirty, sexy, this is a gorgeous one. Rolling in Love, and the bottles are just really stunning, really, really stunning. And then last but not least, we have Angel Share, because everyone needs this if you're looking for a boozy fragrance with a lot of spice to it. We're talking cinnamon. There is a lot of cinnamon in here, but it is very addictive, very beautiful, very long lasting on me, and I just love this bottle. It's super, super unique. This is gorgeous, especially for the colder months. You cannot go wrong with that one. So those are all the fragrances that I'm going to talk about. There was so many. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will link everything down below, but these are definitely the ones to go to. at Sephora right now. For me personally, I really want to pick up Vanilla Woods from Seven Virtues. I want to pick up the new Flower Bomb from Viktor and Rolf. I want to get, what is the other one that I want to get? My Way Intense. I'm trying to think, is there any other? I think from Kilian, maybe I want to try Good Girl Gone Bad. And I can't think of any other ones that I really want to have, but those are the ones that come to my mind. And of course, Kayali, Eden. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and saw something new and cool today, and I will see you all on the next one. Ciao.